used to say, if I could just make $100,000 a year, I'd be set. I would have arrived, man. That would be the end all be all. My name is Brian McIntosh. Today's a Daily Dose. And a funny thing happened the very first time I made $100,000 in a year. And interestingly enough, I started thinking about how I could make $200,000 in a year, right? Which goes to show that whatever your dreams and goals and aspirations are, right? Whether it's the perfect body or the perfect business or a certain amount of money in your bank account or whatever it is you're going for, whatever it is you're striving for, whatever your goals, your dreams, your aspirations are, here's what you need to know. If the whole purpose of your life is this carrot on the stick, every time you get closer to the carrot just moves away with you. You understand that? So many of us, gosh, if I could just be, lean and get back into my 32s again. Well, yeah, but then once you get lean and get into the 32s, you think, well, what if I could be big buff and lean? Right? And then what if I could be even leaner? What if I could start buying 30s instead of 30? You know what I mean? So people say, well, if I could just make $100,000 a year. But yeah, when you get to $100,000 a year, you start hanging around with other people that make $100,000 a year. And before you know it, you run into a couple people who make $150 a year, and you go, hey, looks kind of nice at $150. Right? Don't we do that? And so, whether it's financial, whether it's spiritual, whether it's emotional, relational, physical, whatever it is, life and truly being happy. See, so many people think that happiness lies at the end of that goal. Now, don't get me wrong. You can have a lot of fun and really enjoy the goals once you've achieved them. No, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that happiness doesn't come with the achievement of some of those goals. I'm not saying that happiness can't be derived from achievement. But what I'm saying is that if you attach all of your happiness, all of your joy to the attainment of a certain goal or ideal, you'll be very disappointed when you get there, because you'll realize that all you've done is set another one. Now happiness lies out there. Because see, 100 sounded really nice until I got there, and then all of a sudden I thought, boy, I could be so much happier if I just had twice that. You guys with me? And when you get to twice that, you just want twice that again. And if you found yourself making $600,000 a year, you just want to be a millionaire. And once you became a millionaire, you think, well, I got friends of mine that have $10 million in the bank. I'd sure like to be there. And then, and so it never stops, you see, because we're achievers, you and I. So you never arrive. So if you put happiness at the destination, see, then you miss the whole point. Because life is the big game. This is the game. This is the joy. This is the fantasy. This is the deal. You're in it. The idea is not to get to a certain destination so that you can be happy. The deal is to be happy right now and live and love every moment of your life and derive fulfillment from the pursuance of things so that you can add to other people's lives and bless other people and contribute to society as a whole, so you can provide for yourself, for your family, for others, make enough money to give away, to do charities, whatever. You can derive fulfillment from all of those things. But happiness now, it's going to start from inside here. It starts from a decision to be happy. And I promise you this, if you're happy in every moment and you enjoy your life and you get fulfillment from the things that you do, then here's what will happen. Whether you get to $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year or $10 million in the bank or 180 pounds or size 32 waist, whatever the case might be, whether you get there or you don't, you'll be happy. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? So when you're lying in your deathbed, you'll be saying, you know what? I led a good life. I never made that $1 million, but man, I had a lot of fun. I never got that 32-inch waist, but I had great kids and great grandkids, and they love me, and I love them, and it's been a great life. As opposed to the tragedy, which would be saying, I made that $1 million, but I was miserable my whole life. I was miserable, and I was driven, and I had ulcers, and I was sick. And it was all to achieve these goals that I got them, but I was never happy. And wouldn't that be a tragedy? If you lived your whole life and achieved your goals and still weren't happy. So happiness, now, joy, is recognizing that we're all in the big game, baby. This is it. This is the game. This is it. We're in it. And learn to love it and enjoy it and take joy in it. Enjoy the ride, baby. It's not the destination. It's the journey. And that's the thing.